Hello Glam Squad, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Gigi, and today what we're going to do is my nails. As you can see, we are doing a removal real quick. I'm going to keep the removal and prep just to the thumb, just to make it quick. And then we're going to come in and do a fresh set on my nails. I'm not going to show you every single nail because we would be here forever. And I know you got stuff to do, so we're going to make it quick. So I've just about removed all of this, and as you know, if you're here frequently, I always put down a nice layer of Ideal Pink Builder Gel by Light Elegance as my base. So that way when I'm filing off all these crazy designs, I never have to get all the way down to my actual nail plate or nail bed, or plate. I always get everything mixed up when I'm thinking about stuff about nails or other things as well. It's not just nails. Like hyponychium, eponychium, and nail plate, nail bed. It's always like I know the terms and I know what I mean, but I mix them up a little bit. So after cleaning everything up, getting everything off, and cleaning up my free edge, I'm coming in with a sanding band on my mandrel and just making sure everything's ready to come in with this cute little football bit. Everybody calls it either a football bit or a flame bit, so I kind of go back and forth between the two, but it's just a diamond bit, so, and the shape helps you get underneath the cuticle is what grows down on your nail, but the other thing is a fold, some kind of fold. So I would have to see it or hear somebody say it. So I'm just making sure there's no flotsam and jetsam on my nails. And then come in with my little brush here. This is new, by the way. That brush is new. If you are here frequently, you know I usually use a toothbrush, but my toothbrush was getting kind of worn out, so I wanted something new, and that was cheaper than a new toothbrush, so I bought that instead. And I like it just fine. I miss the softness of the toothbrush bristles, though. I will say that. So if I go back, you won't be surprised. So I've never used these forms before, guys, and I've had them forever, and I was going through some stuff, and I found them, and I was like, I'm about to do a set. Let's try these. Here's my mini review. I don't like them. The problem with them is that the sticky on the back is not sticky enough. You see how I'm constantly having to adjust the form because it's not staying stuck to itself. So it was kind of bumming me out. So I definitely will go back to the paper forms. I like the idea of the plastic though, and so I'll probably just use these to create little 3D charms or something, because you don't want to waste things, and I like to make 3D charms. So there you go. So I'm just making the base of the nail here. Just making sure that we're nice and even, and I've got all the spaces covered, and trying to make a little bridge there between my natural nail and the tip, right? And there's a lot more product here than we're going to use. I always have a little tip at the end that I cut off, but I don't want to worry about trying to make exactly the tip that I want at the edge. There's always a little spill over, I guess you could say. You see how right now it looks like a stiletto. It's not going to be a stiletto. Most of them are coffin shape, but if I'm being honest, the ring finger and the pinky finger, not so much the pinky. The pinky's a little coffiny, but that ring finger, full on square. And I tend to do that sometimes. So now I have given a cure to the base, put down a little slip layer, and we are going to come in and add some, excuse my sniffles, we're going to add some shell pieces. Why? Because I saw them and I like them, and I wanted something in these nails because they're going to be jellies. Then I'm going to come in. I did give that a quick flash cure, like 15 seconds or so, just so that my shell pieces wouldn't move. But Other than that, the slip layer is still slipping, okay? So, and really the slip layer is just there because gel likes gel, right? And it'll self-level better if you have a nice little slip layer there. So I'm working on my bridge there and making sure I have my tip where I want it. I'm cleaning up that edge, making sure every little bit of the nail has what it needs, and clipping off that thing that was ruining my gel. And as soon as I clipped it off, everything self-leveled really nicely. Hold it upside down for gravity, and then pop it in the lamp for full cure. Okay, I'm only going to show you 2 more of the nails, and I am going to just show you the cute shell pieces because we only have 3 colors this time. I have so many colors of shell pieces, so through the life of this channel, maybe we will finally use them all, but there are some I've never even used yet. So, but I am going to show you all 3 of the colors and just a quick, you know, sculpt, right? That's not the sculpting part though, right? Anyway, just a little bit of the builder gel. Sorry, words are not working for me today. Honestly, guys, let's be for real though. I really suck at voiceovers, and I'm sorry about that. I'm trying so hard to get better. There you go. I just need to calm down. Just calm down, Gigi. Anyway, so I'm just going to finish putting that on. So the other color here is purple. And then we're going to add our little bit of builder gel. And then on the ring finger, we're going to do the yellow again and then the pink on the pinky. And here we are. And I want to say even before top coat, look at that shine. Look at that shine. And we're not done yet, but I am going to show you real quick filing on my thumb. Another thing I suck at is filing on camera because I tend to be all over the place. And so you actually see most of my filing routine here, but there's a couple moments where I floated out of frame, and there you go. Sorry. I did pretty good this time though. So really I just hit underneath right at the sidewall and make sure everything's straight. Then I do my sidewalls next to make sure everything is even and smooth. And then I basically, after hitting around that cuticle section, I just do a rounded motion from the sidewall over the top. And you can see that's what I'm doing right here. Just from the sidewall coming over the top of the nail, I round over. And the reason for that, and I learned this, I want to say it was from Young Nails. And I'm not sure he talked about the rounding motion so much, but one of the things that he said was, if you're looking at your nail from the top and it looks like the sides are fat, but you have already filed there and it looks good, it's probably on the top. What you're seeing is on the top. And so if you really think of it like you have a corner to your nail from the sidewall up to the top, there's like that corner there. What you really need to do is just round that corner off. And then all of a sudden, what you thought looked fat is gone. So just try that if you're struggling with filing. So now we've busted out the Saviland jellies. And these, I have to start using these more because I love them. But they're in a drawer, so I don't see them all the time. I need to find a way to display them so that I can remember to use them. Because this is some of my favorite gel polish that I own. I love the little tins that they're in. I love the consistency. I love how smooth they are. And I love these colors. I mean, just, is anything prettier than that? These are gorgeous, guys. If you see these on Amazon, which is where I got them, I highly recommend this set. They need more sets of this. They need more that are, instead of sheer, that are opaque. I don't know what Saviland is doing, but they're sleeping on these. They are amazing, and I recommend them. Go get them. Now, I do want to say we're just going straight to top coat here because I tried a few things to go on top of this set, and everything I put, I didn't like it. So I just stopped and I decided the nails are going to look just like they look. And that's going to be my set for the next couple weeks because they're so pretty. I think everything else is detracting from how nice they are. So just no way, Jose, do I like, I tried to put a flower on it. I tried to put gems on it. I did a little of this and a little of that, and everything I just took right off because I just felt like it wasn't doing the nails themselves justice. They weren't making them prettier. I don't know what happened to this thumbnail. There's a couple spots where it's just not right. Like the color isn't right. So I don't know what I did there, guys. It's kind of crazy. So after removing the sticky layer, I'm coming in with a little bit of oil to replenish my cuticles. And I'm going to wipe that off of the actual nails so they're not greasy. And here is our set. I am in love with this set. I'm very happy with them. They're very springtime. I'm still wiping oil off. I wasn't happy. They're very springtime, very simple, classic, just gorgeous. And I couldn't be more pleased. Look at how cute they are. And I like that the color went over the top of the shell pieces because it gives it a very glow from within vibe. And I love a glow from within vibe. Guys, I want to thank you so much for coming by today, spending a little bit of time with me. Please, if you're still here, I don't know, leave me a seashell in the comment section to let me know you stayed to the end. And don't forget while you're down there, I have all those buttons to press. Subscribe, notifications, like, and don't forget to share. Guys, we're going to see you in the next one. Thank you again. Mwah. Bye-bye.